Welcome to the Bodaciously Awesome Family Show. Bodaciously Awesome Family Show. The only show dedicated to helping parents maximize their kids' experiences and for kids to reap the fun. Here are your hosts, the Bodacious family, Adam, Anthony, and Zachary.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome back to Bodaciously
Awesome.
Family.
Show. I'm your host, Adam.
I'm your host, Zacho.
And I'm Anthony.
You are Anthony. We have Anthony back. He's usually, he's off, Zachary. We haven't had him back. We have him under contract for only a certain number of episodes a year, and we were able to wrangle him in here. It's like Brock Lesnar walking into Raw. We have the Ant-Man, and, it's almost like we have the full family, except Mom's not here.
Yeah, so it's not the full family.
It's not. It's like it.
It's like half of it.
It's just like that, except it's not.
Yeah. Did you see Zach hang his head in embarrassment and shame when I actually compared you to Brock Lesnar?
Yeah.
I think that was the correct response, by the way. Zach was correct there.
Yeah, that was weird.
All right, so welcome back, Anthony. I hope you enjoyed your time away.
I did. I traveled the world.
Yeah.
Found myself.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Where?
The office.
The world. Yeah.
That was nice, Zach. That was funny. All right, so Zacho, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about IMG Academy.
IMG Academy. So IMG Academy is a school down in Bradenton, Florida. But what specifically are we talking about?
Football, flag, the FF, as the kids call it.
Is that what they call it? They call it the FF, the flag football?
No.
Okay, great. I will say that the rest of the time.
I'm going to throw you like a football.
An FF, a flag football?
I will throw you like an FF if you call it an FF one more time.
Okay, fair enough.
Throw a flag football? How are you going to put a flag on a football?
So we are talking most specifically about the Under Armour National Flag Football Tournament that you and your team were participating in this weekend, correct?
Yes, because we won our separate league in Fishhawk, and we got invited to the IMG where all the national champions from all the Under Armour leagues got to play each other, and then the winner of that gets a big trophy.
So when you say from all over, I mean, is that legit, or is this just all over being places in Tampa?
Yeah. Texas, San Antonio, which is in Texas.
That's in Texas.
Louisiana.
You did. You played a team from
Georgia.
Louisiana. Yeah. So you in the games that you played, actually. Then your other one was against a Florida team, but you did play teams from 3 different states, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And did you have fun?
Yes.
So give me some, what were some of the fun things? I know you won some.
Hotel, the best part of the thing.
Zach, Anthony, I think he liked the hotel.
What makes you think that?
It's a random guess.
Is he right?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's funny he says that, though, because when we were actually driving over there, and you had said that you were really looking forward to that, and I've often thought that's kind of like an unheralded part of team camaraderie, because you go and you play the game, you excel, you practice, whatever, but now you get to get in between those games, goof off, have some fun, blow off steam. In your case, you were cooped up in some rooms for a little bit because it was raining.
We partied.
Did you partay? P-A-R-T. Why?
Because I gotta.
Yes.
You did? Was it fun?
Yes.
And then you were able to go outside for a little bit where you were in the pool, and then you also played a vicious 40-on-40 game of football in the hotel courtyard.
Yeah. We were winning. We won 28-7, but they started trash talking us at 14. They were up 7-0, and then we scored 28 in a row because they were trash talking us. That's what you get.
It was just funny. We were out there watching, we're picking teams, and all of a sudden it just kind of just broke down into these two mass groups of 20 kids at the same time. I mean, it wasn't offense and defense at the same time, but it was still pretty chaotic.
It was very chaotic. It was the most chaotic game I've ever played.
But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And you got Shirley Temples.
Mm-hmm. That was Shirley Temples. Legendary.
No. It's legend. Wait for it. And I hope you're not lactose intolerant, because the second half of this word is dairy. Legendary.
Got it?
Yeah.
All right. So you all were partying so hard at one point, you even had security called on you, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they got a little angry. And then this legendary mom stepped in, and she was like, "Watch your kid around. Watch these Tonya around these kids." And then Man City scored.
Yeah, but then you're all watching a soccer game in the lobby, and you were so loud in the lobby. So I was sitting off with some of the dads, and we heard y'all screaming, and when we saw the hotel manager come up to you and yell at y'all, and we're like, man, we're glad that hotel manager's laying into those kids, And then I'm like, you realize it's our kids, right? And they're all like, yeah. I'm like, okay, good. And then we're all okay with that, right?
That was Erling Haaland's first Man City career goal, so we were pretty excited.
Oh, well, that makes I'd get hyped for that, too.
Hey, that was in the Packers Stadium, you know.
I know it was.
Because De Bruyne and Aaron Rodgers changed jerseys signed.
All right, let's get back to our tournament. So we wanted to kind of go through the tournament a little bit, talk about some key plays, some of the fun things that happened, going through some of the kids on your team and how awesome you all did. And it wasn't necessarily, it would have been great had you won it all. You did not. That's okay. But you did better there than you did last time. You all won some games this time.
Yeah, we won our first game at IMG. Last time we went very bad. Yeah. But we don't have to talk about that. But we won.
This time you won some. But more importantly, it's like you were able to compete. Even like against last year's winners, like you competed with them, and you were able to hold at least the court.
Those weren't the last year's winner.
It wasn't?
Nope, they lost in the finals.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they won.
Dude, close enough.
Yeah.
They won this year, though, I think.
Yeah, I think they did, too.
Yeah, but I was saying, you were able to at least be on the field with them, and it was not a blowout. Like, you were able to at least compete, and I thought that was pretty cool.
By the way, if you hear crinkling in the background, that is our cat.
Yeah, well, hopefully our editor is going to make sure that doesn't get in.
I don't think your editor has that much control, given we're using a $20 microphone attached to an iPhone 5.
I think it's actually a $60 microphone, so there. I mean, like 6 years ago.
You showed me.
So, all right, so Anthony, you were the offensive coordinator and one of the coaches on the team.
Yes, that was me. That was I.
And so that's kind of cool as well. So I thought you might be helpful here in kind of going through some of these things and going through some of our plays and some of our key takeaways.
I can do that. I have like a whole page of notes about the kids. So.
Okay.
Kiddos.
The old kiddos.
All right, so why don't you start and talk about some of the kiddos, and we'll let Zachary then chime in with some flavor text.
Because I was playing.
You were on the field.
I was on the field.
And of all the games, you took like 4 snaps off. Like you were playing offense and defense.
Oh, yeah.
You were there all the time. I said, hey, Anthony, make sure you rotate him out a lot because it's really hot. And you said, no, he's going to be all the time.
So I got subbed out for 2 plays in 2 games.
It was pretty epic. It was hot, and it was all good. So, okay, Anthony, where are we starting?
All right, we're going to start with Zach. I mean, he did all right.
He was okay.
I only scored 4 touchdowns.
He ran fast a couple times, and he caught a couple passes, and, you know, he did okay, I guess. You know.
Okay, now I told you, Anthony, we gotta pump kids up here.
I know.
Let's not downplay this.
Yeah.
Tell me about this guy.
Well, this kid Zach. I don't know if you're familiar. I don't know if you met his parents. His parents are kind of weird, though, especially his dad.
Yeah, his dad's weird.
Yeah. Anyway, but Zach played great. He had a lot of really big diving catches because that's what he does, and he only stole one of them from Sean, so that's a positive. I'm messing with you. It's all good because you caught it, so it's okay. And just a lot of big splash plays, and was able to make a good plays on defense too. So very good job, Zach.
I scored 4 touchdowns.
I
scored half of our team's touchdowns.
Zach, you did awesome. And you know, I just keep it at that part. But you did awesome. It was a lot of fun. Loved seeing it. You had so much energy and excitement out there all the time.
I only did it though because of our QB throwing absolutely dimes.
Very good. That's true. Those ones you were catching you were getting. I mean, some of those passes were so on target and so like just rifled in there. They were hard to catch because like you had there was force behind them, but they were perfectly thrown.
Yeah, but then I would run fast.
Yeah. Smart.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna go to Austin now. Austin was our safety. He played amazing at safety.
Oh yeah.
Like lights out at safety. That was awesome. And he was able to. He was one of the guys that's able to stretch the field on offense. He loves those deep routes. Sometimes to where he'll just do a deep route just cause. And you know what?
Just cause.
Because
I don't run far.
Yeah, and you know what? And then he gets open and catches it. So it all works out. And he's able to stretch the field and play great at safety. So great job, Austin.
He was fantastic.
Yeah, he was fantastic.
I mean, everyone was fantastic. I'm gonna say that a lot, but he was great.
You're gonna say that after every guy. Like, oh yeah, he was great. He was fantastic.
Yeah, pretty much. Anything else on you went out there?
Austin. So he helped me a lot on safety. He taught me like the defense because we played a lot of cover 1 and 2 because that was new to us because we never played that before. So he taught me the safety position and never to let anyone behind me or
don't let people behind you.
Yeah.
They score. That not to you, but that happened in general to our team a couple times.
And them scoring is bad.
We want to minimize
them
that.
to not score.
Next one.
All right, next one is Sean, and I think Sean literally played every single position on offense besides quarterback.
We didn't play orange.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He absolutely did for a couple plays. He played every single position on offense, which nobody else did. And that's amazing that we can just put him in wherever we want, and he's going to do exactly what he needs to do, exactly how I want him to do it. Fantastic. And also, he had like 2 or 3 picks on defense.
Oh, yeah.
Locked down a corner.
One against the Red Raiders. It was like...
That's
it was
team that won.
amazing. It was amazing. Oh, my goodness. So he caught the fly route, like he was going deep with the corner. I meant the guy was running. He pulled it out of the guy's hands, diving, and then got the pick. And then we scored off of that.
It was pretty sweet.
It was amazing.
It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, Sean played.
He was great.
Yeah, he was fantastic.
He was fantastic.
Someone say that.
Someone said he was fantastic.
Someone say that, yeah. All right, anyway, next we have Cole Z.
He was
came
fantastic.
to our house today.
He did come to our house today. And Cole Z was at center most of the time, and he played amazing at center. He got 1 or 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He got a lot of big first downs, too, or a lot of big possession catches, so great job, Cole Z.
He was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
He was fantastic.
He fell into the end zone on one of the plays. Like, for his first touchdown, he was like, oh!
We were telling him, just fall backwards, get the booty in.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, though. The second one, he fell down, too, and that's just making sure he's catching it. I'm perfectly fine with that. If that's what you have to do to catch it, because, again, he was rifling him, that's all right. Just take it in your chest, fall down. You'll see NFL players do that. Watch an NFL game. You'll see NFL players fall down to make sure they catch it. So Great job, Cole Z. He was fantastic.
He was fantastic.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Chase. Chase didn't get a whole lot of time to practice with us. He was one of the kids we brought on. As long as Jackson and Colin get into them. But Chase had an insane pick 6 in the last game. Like just straight up jumped the route and took it all the way back, which is awesome.
He was fantastic.
He was fantastic. He also helped me because I kept doing the huddle too close to the offensive line.
You certainly did.
Chase would grab my arm and pull me back about 5 yards.
He was your pullback coach?
He was my pullback coach.
was.
And he did and he's like, yeah, I'm going to pull you back. I'm like, oh, you don't have to do that. And he's like, no, I'm going to do it. I'm like, all right. And he was always very relaxed, which is good. Very calming presence, which is fantastic. So thank you so much, Chase. Great job.
Did you want to add anything there, Z?
He had a really good pick 6.
It
was full yards too. It was end zone to end zone. It
pretty close,
just
yeah.
Like, no, it was end zone to end zone because it was like first and goal, and he jumped the route, and then he just ran so fast. He made 2 kids fall. He was going so fast because they dived for his flags and he missed.
Yeah, it was impressive. They got that game close again. It was a lot of fun from the parents.
Yeah, I got to say, he was fantastic.
I heard that.
Yeah. All right, next up is Jackson. Jackson was another one of our new kids. So he was able to make the big possession catches down the field, which is something we really need. He played great on defense, and he was able to just because he's a lot taller than most of our kids, and he was able to kind of outsize some guys. And also, most importantly, he had really cool
sunglasses. Oh my goodness, they were so cool.
I was told you want a pair.
I want a pair, and he let me wear them.
Yeah, those are expensive. Just so you know, those are they're Pit Vipers, I think. Those are really nice.
So they're like what, $10, $15?
$110 or $15 probably.
You know what?
Close.
He deserved it because he was fantastic.
Yeah, you know what? He played it. He did those Pit Vipers proud.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything else you want to talk about Jackson and his sunglasses?
He played really good in defense. Like, he was playing left. He was playing. It was like, what's the defensive
left linebacker.
end? No, left linebacker. And he was just like covering his man, passing him on to me, and he did really good.
Yeah, and again, fantastic on offense, especially because he wasn't at practice a lot either, and he caught on immediately, which is awesome. All right, next up we have Colin.
Oh, Colin.
We were able to put Colin in QB for the last game, which was awesome, especially considering he had never really practiced QB with us, and he was able to find rhythm with players that he's never really thrown to, and he played amazing on defense, and just fantastic job. Fantastic job.
He was fantastic.
All around fantastic job by Colin. We could put him in a receiver when we wanted, and he just had fantastic job.
And it's funny because we had played against Chase a couple other times. So I knew who he was as one of the new kids. I did not know either Colin or Jackson. And so watching him, I was kind of like, I didn't know who they were. Like, yeah, because I saw him in practice a couple times, but yeah, I hadn't seen him as part of the team. And especially Colin, we put him in as quarterback. I was like, wait, what? Like, because then he was like as receiver, and then he was on defense, and he was just kind of like everywhere. And yeah, you could just tell like that he was just kind of like just popping out. And then when he started getting those rhythms, no matter where he was, it was fantastic.
Yeah, and we have a lot of players that we played at a lot of different positions, which is amazing. because the best availability is being able to be versatile and play different positions and be moved around the field.
The best ability is availability.
Not in football. It's versatile. Versatility.
Versatility?
For versatility.
Reversibility?
I didn't get switched in positions once, though.
Yeah. We like you. Your position was good. Anyway, we're going to D. Our starting quarterback D. When we had him in, he was making sharp decisions with the ball. He was able to hit. Let me talk. He was able to hit people in stride and let them catch and run with the ball. He was able to find the open receiver a lot. Just fantastic job.
He was fantastic.
He was fantastic. And when he needed to put him on defense, he did his job. I mean, just fantastic job from Mr. D.
Oh, so more detail. In the Red Raiders game where Sean got that amazing pick, so Sean set us up, and that was my touchdown run, basically. So it was third down. He threw it to me like I was at the first down. I cut out. He hit it to me, and then I ran up the field, and it was a beautiful throw because it was like right in stride, and then I could just cut up and score.
So D was the one that threw that to you?
Yep.
It was fantastic, right?
Yep.
Yeah, no, I would tell you that because when you were playing, you could see D, like you said, making those decisions and trying to see where people were, and then a couple times just firing in some just really, really good shots into people. It was sweet to watch.
Yeah, it was fantastic. All right, we got two more people. Lawson. Whenever Lawson was put on defense, I mean, the dude would just break down whoever had the ball and take his flag every time. He didn't miss a flag the whole time.
He was fantastic.
He was fantastic on defense, and whenever we put him in on offense, he's just so excited to be in the game, and he just brought a great energy to the offense, even if he wasn't necessarily getting the ball a lot, and he still got the ball a decent amount. But when he was getting the ball, he was making plays, and he had this great energy, and he just kind of getting everyone energized. He was like our spark plug.
That's great. You need that sometimes. Like that's good. That's good leadership quality.
Absolutely, you do.
Mm-hmm. And he threw me a good throw.
He was also a quarterback sometimes, right? He also did, you were saying that on the defense, like did he get the most flags about anybody on defense?
Yes, easily.
Yeah, I think so. Like, cause he no offense, Zach, or anybody else on the team, he breaks down people so well, and he's able to just get in front of them and get the flag, and that's all you need to do, and he does that perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, y'all were swarming really well on defense. There was a lot of times we couldn't see who got it. Like, you would see like three of you all, and then the flag down. So, but like it. Yeah, so if it was lost in there first, but like there was a lot of times you saw like two or three of them at the same time going to the right player and getting to him. So it was cool to watch, and I just didn't see what kind of stats he had there.
Yeah. Anyway, last but definitely not least, we have Jude.
Sean? Oh,
I already did Sean.
Oh yeah.
Sean was Anyway, we have Jude, and Jude pulled. We did the hook and lateral play with Zach and Jude, and. Absolutely perfect, and he caught it in stride. He was able to hit the sideline. It was beautiful. It made me so happy. And he's probably one of the most positive people on our team. Like, even when we were down or even when it wasn't going well, he was always just ready to be put in wherever he needed to be put in. It's just fantastic, what's the word? Charisma, I guess? Yeah, charisma and just attitude and able to just lift everyone's spirits when he needed to.
Jude.
He was fantastic.
He was fantastic.
Although there was
I don't know if I said that about Lawson. Lawson was definitely fantastic, too.
I think I did, but if I didn't, he was fantastic.
Lawson was fantastic as well.
Yeah. I mean, it was, like there was times I was like I was telling, Jude's parents, I'm like, he was like everywhere at times. You're just like, he was, and he has, but much like Lawson, he has a certain energy to him all the time that you just kind of want to get out there and you're like, great, go, and you see the team kind of react to that because there's ups and downs during the game, right? You're up, you're down, you score, you don't, and having some of those kids on the team who could be like, okay, let's turn this around, let's be energetic, helps then create the energy you need across the rest. And so whether it's in a play or in just hype, it's it matters.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Zachary, what was your, after that, gameplay-wise, what was your favorite thing about this experience? Just doing it in general, going against different teams, after the hotel. Oh. What else?
Probably the game that we won. We haven't talked about that one yet. But
yeah, it was, the game that you won one of the games, which is great. You got your seeding up a little bit for the tournament, and we were watching, it was, for us, as parents, we wish, we saw it, we're like, okay, we're playing all the teams hard, and for whatever reason, some things didn't go your way, and that's fine. But this one, we knew you had it, right? Like you were definitely better than that team, And we're like, you just had to believe it again, right? Because, like, you had gotten, the first two games. Well, you didn't get destroyed, but the first two games you didn't win. And so you're a little down on yourselves. You had to believe it again. And then you started believing it again. And that game turned really quick, and it was cool to watch.
We won 13-7.
Yeah, and with a 15-hour rain delay.
Yeah, fix it. We could have won by more if we had if we had had the rain delay, I think.
Yeah, it definitely threw some rhythms.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, when the lightning started coming in, the thunder was rolling out, and everyone was on the big field. We're all like, and everyone's like running away, and then the refs like, I guess we're gonna call the game for a while. So yeah, it was and that just some chaos, and when we were gonna restart it, so it definitely got you all out of rhythm.
Yeah.
All right, so what about you, Coach Anthony? What was your favorite part of this entire experience?
I just seeing how well, even though we had some kids that hadn't really practiced with us for that long. And just seeing everyone come together and really play really well as a team, not just individual players, but able to be a cohesive unit was amazing to me. And I was so proud of them.
Yeah, it was really great. And obviously you had the other coaches, head coach Dominic, and Coach Dustin on the defense, like everyone pulling together and even just trying to help. Even there was a couple times like on the sidelines, coach was like, oh, make sure the parents, hey, make sure Anthony knows this, or if he sees this, or hey Dominic, what about this, and giving people advice, Hopefully that was always received well from the coaches. I know sometimes it may not be, but like we were all so invested in it, and I think that hopefully was able to come across as positives, and making sure that we all loved watching the kids have fun and do their thing.
Yeah, it's a fantastic experiment, and
it was fantastic.
Not experience, because that would be a weird experiment, but it was fantastic. I've said that word a lot.
I haven't heard it once yet.
All right. Anyway, it was fantastic. Everyone played amazing. Played their hearts out. Definitely full effort from everyone, and we did fantastic.
Yeah, Jude was like after the game, he's like, oh, I'm winded because my chest hurts, and I'm like, well, yeah, no duh, because we played our hearts out. You have no more heart. It might have gotten removed.
That's nice, actually. That's a good example.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that's it for our national championship. Let's try that again. Under Armour flag football, FF as the kids call it.
Nope.
National championship games at IMG. Apparently, I lost my ability to talk or at least say all those words together. It was a great weekend. I won't use that other F word again. It was phenomenal, as someone might say. And I think that it was a fantastic time. See, you're all looking at me as I was going to say something bad. I'm not. It was fantastic.
Word
up. All right. Anything else for you?
No, I'm good.
Anything else from you?
No, I'm chill, Brisky.
All right, everyone. We're going to talk to y'all later. We'll see you next week. Bye! Bye! Energetic.